Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to ETS2. So, I have found us a job that's going to really stretch our legs. It's going to get us all the way up to the north. It is quite a long distance, so it's going to be a 2-episode job, which is good because it means this Tuesday is going to be one, and then Friday is going to be another. Perfect. We'll get the job finished by the weekend. So, we're going to pick this job up. We've got a little drive, it seems, to actually go and get the delivery, because it's one of these farm type places. So we'll let him load up. It's not taking too long today. I'm shocked. Usually it takes ages. Oh, look at this lovely weather. So. We do not have much money, because at the end of the last episode we paid off our loan. Now, apparently there was a small game update. I didn't even notice it. It was big enough to mean that we had to change location, but not big enough for me to actually notice what was wrong. Whoa. Oh, for goodness sake. What an absolute muppet. And just after I leave the depot as well. It's very annoying. Let's take a quick look at the damage he just caused. Just damage to the truck. Okay. We can live with that. So we've got 92 kilometers to go to actually pick up this job. And it is gloomy out here. Gloomy. But I do want to show you something that I noticed last time. I didn't see this the first time round. Whoa. So Martin actually skinned this truck, this trailer, to have... Hey, this is why I hate third-person driving. I don't know, you're supposed to let me go. Goodness me. Yeah, he actually skinned it to have my channel banner on the top of the trailer. That's really cool. I like that. I really appreciate that work. Anyway. So... an hour and a half. This is going to be 5 minutes real time apparently to get there. Luckily we're nice and light. It feels very dark though. I know it's 8 o'clock in the morning. Oi, that was me going a bit fast. And the cat is outside playing with cardboard boxes. Wow, those brakes were sudden. Yeah, she's outside my room playing with cardboard boxes, so I can hear lots of scraping. Hopefully you guys aren't going to hear it as well. It looks like the fog is clearing, which is good news. So we're just going to trundle along, and I think I'm actually going to skip the rest of this. I'm going to come back to you once I've got the goods loaded up. Okay, I am now here, ready to pick up. This is going to be quite tight, I think. Not sure where I'm going to have to turn. So, cargo market. We want the apples, yes. We need to go round the back. I guess we should go this way. I'm not quite certain. Where is our trailer? He's clear, good. This is going to be quite tight getting through this yard. Slow and steady, I think, is the aim of the game here. Oh, and I was messing with some sound settings, which means Truckee has vanished. So I need to get Truckee back up again. Alright, there we go. We obviously need to not hit the greenhouse. That would be of massive benefit. Okay. Let's get that on. Come on, let's get that trailer round. We are currently making a mess. That's what we're currently doing. Yeah. Oh, I say we. Of course it's me making a mess. Really, what I need to be is far enough away from this guy. Right, so right now I'm actually doing okay. I thought I was doing okay. What did I just hit? Oh, blimey, right. I'm going to do this in first person. Or at least I'm going to attempt to do it in first person. Because I think this is where I should have started from. It feels like cheating when I do it in third person, but sometimes it is a necessity. You know, this isn't my job. I'm not some master of truck driving. I watch the guys do it around my work area, and it's just flawless. Me, nowhere near. Right, we're in. Parking brake on, back in cab. Get those turned off, and engine off, and load. And load. There we go, finally. This has been a lot of messing around at the start of this episode just to get going. Anyway. Let's get cracking. I think I'm actually going to go back out the way I came in. That's because I want to complete the circle. Obviously, one of the things you've got to try and do is discover the cities, but also you are supposed to try and discover as much of the roads as possible. So I need to take the opportunity, really, to actually do some road discovering while I'm here. It's a very minor part of the map in comparison to the rest of the roads that are available, but at least I can get a bit done. Do my bit. So, I need to open Truckee, but this is an absolutely monstrous job, although part of it is by ferry, which is good. Let's get around here. And I'm going to pause when we get to the end of here so that I can just quickly bring Truckee up and keep an eye on the real time, because I want to split this in a reasonable way. So, let me pause for a moment and I can fix Truckee. Right, Truckee is now sorted. 1 hour and 23 real time. Now, of course, we're not going to do 1 hour and 23 in one episode, that's crazy. Could have done this as a stream, but this is one of my backlog videos that I'm trying to get prepared before I really start releasing them, just so I can make sure I've got enough buffer. Now we need to rest as well, so we are going to have to take a break, so we'll get that planned in a moment. And I also realised I made a stupid statement at the start that we would start this job on Tuesday's episode and finish it on Friday. But that's not true. It's actually going to be... This episode is a Friday, and the other one is a Tuesday. So we'll be finishing on a Tuesday. I mean, I don't think it makes a great deal of difference. I feel like it's dark. Yeah, I don't think it makes a great deal of difference, but... just seemed like it would have been nicer to finish the week out. That's a very nice truck. I have to say, I like those Renaults. They're the only Renaults I like. Oh, we're back up to 70. So get that cruise control up. Now, how long do we have until we rest? 4 hours and 23. So let's try not to swerve all over the place. 4 hours and 23. Let's see. How far can we get in that time? And the rest stop here. Oh, that's 5 hours and 28. Okay. So that means here we should be able to catch up on that. If not, there's Odense. Not sure if I want to park a truck and trailer in there. Yeah, I think that's going to be the first one. And to be honest, by the time we get there, that will probably be the end of this episode. I think I'm going to have to do a bit of driving in between, because we're still going to have 1,000 to go once we get to the rest stop. Admittedly, 210, I think, was also ferry distance. Now, once we're in Finland, I'm going to see if I can find any jobs between the Finnish cities. If I can't find any jobs between the Finnish cities, what we may do is just free roam. Because I do want to capture them all, and I don't know when we're going to next go back all the way to Finland. It is basically at the top of the map. There's a red light there. Yeah, it's all the way at the top of the map pretty much, so it doesn't seem very likely that I'm going to be back there anytime soon. Now, let's just have a quick look at this truck. I don't like the bull bar, I have to say, but I do like those lights. Look at those lights, they're very cool. Now, I've probably just... Oh no, that's alright. Sometimes when I do that, it bashes up my cruise control. I make that mistake sometimes, but this time not. So, come on, come on. We've got 4 hours and 20 and 3 hours and 58. We should be able to make up that 20 minutes. As long as we don't keep getting stuck at lights. We need to get onto the motorway. Now, the first 2 episodes, I was using... It's actually the first time I tried recording with my new speakers, and I made the mistake of actually putting the audio out of the speakers. You couldn't hear it, which was good, but I had it turned down, and that really affected the sound level when I came to do the editing. I realised it was very, very low. I have now changed it, so it's coming out of my microphone, which was going to sound a bit weird. The microphone is pulling in, but it's also got an output. It's got an aux jack on it. I've never thought of using it before, mainly because it wasn't in a sensible place. But it's too dark. I'm going to put the lights on. The issue I've got now is that I've got so many items that need USB plugs. That I'm actually running out. I've completely run out of USB plugs. If I plug in the steering wheel and pedals, I have to unplug something else. So I decided to unplug the headphones because they usually use a USB port. I thought, well, I'll just plug them in with the aux into the headphone jack on the PC. That works, it's no problem, but the cable's not long enough for when I record. So it's really uncomfortable. I have to kind of sit with my head over the top of the steering wheel to be able to actually to be able to not stretch everything. So now I've got it plugged into the microphone instead. The audio will be better when I do the editing, but I have to be very careful that I don't pull on the cable at all, because if I do, it's obviously going to make the whole thing shake. Are you going to pull out? You are. Are you? Oi, 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 whoa! Holy moly. What does give way? What is the point of a give way? Someone's going to tell me now that doesn't mean give way. That. What is the point of it if they're just going to ignore it and blast through? The first one, fine. He had enough room. I don't disagree with that. The second one, the one that made me put my brakes on, no way. No way at all. Right. We're now at almost 30 minutes deficit because of those silly incidents. My brakes seem to be a little bit too strong, I would say. Oh, here's the rain. Well, no, you let me go. I'd already gone onto the roundabout before you pulled out. Oh, this episode is not going too well, I have to say. Look at this. This is torrential rain. And freezing fog. Lovely. What a day for a drive. This is some lovely cold rain we've got here. I hate weather like this. I had to drive like this the other day home from work, and I really struggled to see anything at all. And what's worse, when it rains like this around me, it's when all of the Muppets come out, it seems. There was a weird bong noise there. Don't worry about it, that was my speakers. They turn off if no sound has come out of them after 20 minutes to save energy. And I completely forgot about that, so they've just bonged. And there's me looking around my room like, what on earth has just happened? But it was that. Yeah, all of the Muppets come out when the weather's bad. It's like you've never seen rain before. But at the same time, where I live, in Hamburg, there's a lot of rain. It's northern Germany, northern Europe. Get a lot of it. Yet people still seem to act like they've never seen it before. It's quite frustrating, I have to say. Right. We should start to slow because it's wet. We do not have the right grip. Okay. We're supposed to be slowing to 50, not 20. Come on. I want to keep getting up here. Looks like traffic. Is it just them on the slip road? Yes, it is. Because they're trying to move out. If I stay in this lane, I'm safe. Genius. I do need to move across. But I can maybe be a little bit cheeky. Oh, look, he let me in. That's very nice of him. Don't know if he meant to do that. No, I think he just wanted to overtake. But he accidentally let me in. Lovely fell-binder trainers, I was going to say. Trailers is what I mean. Ooh, we're really speeding here. Slow ourselves down a little. Don't want to get caught with a speeding fine. We don't actually have much money. We can't afford speeding fines, to be honest. Right, now he says that I should be moving across. Am I clear? Can I say? Not really. Yeah, clear enough, I think. Oh, a bridge! But we have been here before. Right, how are we now doing on time? 1 hour 49, 2 hours 22. We're still at about 30-minute mark. We might have to drive past our rest time. But let's see. now we start crunching through the speeds. Wow. Is he letting me in, or is he just slowing down for no good reason? I can't tell. Right. We are obviously flying at the moment because the retarder only kicks in at 5 kilometers above. It's nice and wet. Oh, right. So, planning for the future. We said about getting rid of the loans. I also said about restarting somewhere. I could just start the profile from scratch, make a new profile. Do I want to do that? I'm not sure. I also thought about doing a series with pro mods on. The only issue with pro mods is it's not always updated immediately after a game is updated, after a game update, which means I might have to sometimes keep myself back a version for just for one episode, for example, maybe 2, just because I can't update pro mods yet. I don't know what's best. Pro mods has also got one hell of a loading time, insane loading time, and I know there can be a problem sometimes with pro mods and cargo jobs. I think it's just the external market jobs or external market cargo jobs, I can't remember, but I know there's sometimes an issue with them. Let me know what you think, and also if anyone has got any thoughts about how long we should keep going for. I don't want to quit yet. I don't feel like I'm ready to, as in finish this profile or even this series, because if we carry on with this profile but I managed to reset the economy, and we've got a couple of got a couple of, that's not going to be cut by the way, we've got a couple of options. We've got the option of keeping the garage that we've got with the trucks and drivers, so we start afresh with 0 money but still with some income coming in from those guys, as if we're already a successful entrepreneur of trucking. Or get back on, it's because I wanted to move to the other side, so I'm driving like an absolute maniac here. I should not have moved then either. I've got to say, I'm doing really badly at driving today. Yeah, so that's one option. The other option is we just move over with our truck. I'd probably sell it and buy a new one so that I've got a left-hand drive and update it, because I did say when we're not allowed to make significant upgrades to the truck unless we buy a new one. So for example, new engine or new transmission, you don't just go and get a new one dropped in. It's not that simple. So we'd have to buy a new truck if we wanted to get those kinds of things. But we haven't even maxed out the profile on here, which is why I definitely don't want to finish it. The other option, as I said, is to just start brand new, in pounds, in the UK, left-hand drive, and see what we can do with that. I need to move out, because somehow I am faster than these cars. Not quite sure why, but I am. I was. And am I back to being? Not yet. Come on. You're getting tired. You should find a place to park. I will. I will. I have a place actually. We've got 24 minutes till resting. We are actually gaining. We're actually finally eating up some time. The problem we have now is this nonsense here. This one up ahead looks to be the auto pass. Yes, it is. Good news. That gives me a little bit of time saving. 234. This job is extremely well paying, by the way. I did not pick it for that reason, but it is worth 36,719. That is a lot of money. Not to be sniffed at. I know I'm getting tired, I know, dearie. Are you gonna let me in? It looks like not really, so I'm gonna have to muscle my way in by the looks of it. I'm in. We're in. We did it. So, the rain is stopping. There we go, lovely. And 22 minutes until our break. 4 minutes until we should take a break. We're almost there. We'll only be over very slightly. Hopefully not enough to get a fine. Could have stopped back there at the services, but not services, tolls. I'd rather stop in the services because there's usually more room. And there they are. I can see them right here. Still technically 9 minutes away, but that's game time. I know I'm getting tired, I know, but we really are coming off now. Cruise control, we drop that off, and we are coming in here. Do we need fuel? Not really, I think we can carry on for a little while. Trucks go this way. I will go this way then. I'm parking this away. And here we go. We are parked. So, ladies and gentlemen, that will be all for today. I'm going to have a little sleep. I will do a little bit more to try and burn down some of the time. And then I'll come back to you, hopefully. In fact, let's sleep now and see how this works. Yes. Yeah, we're going to get some income, good. 0.31, yeah. If I do about 30 minutes of real-time driving, that would take me up to probably about 7 o'clock in the morning, so I'll be coming back to you just as the sun starts to rise. That'll be quite good. But anyway, for now, thank you very, very much for watching, and I will see you again soon. Bye-bye.